Yeah, man. Yeah, man. In this map as well. No, that's beating. Oh, no, no. Oh, that's beating, man.
So fucking sad, man. He's brand new. Holy virgin.
Report up, Rick.
So you beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. So from the footage at the start of the video, you probably can tell already what we're going to speak about today. And in today's video, we are going to speak about, surprise, surprise, hackers in Call of Duty Vanguard. Now, if you do enjoy the video at any portion, don't forget to drop a like. And if you are new here, consider subscribing with the notification bell click so you get my Call of Duty videos as soon as they are published. So you have spent probably about 80-90 pound on this game, maybe 100 in some cases, and the game hasn't even had its first patch, and you come across people like this. Now yesterday I was V2 rocketed. The guy had 69 kills, great number, and 2 deaths. One of those deaths by me, which felt like a victory in itself, never mind losing the game so badly. But it just made me think to myself, why is this happening already? Now, unfortunately, that footage isn't available because I go through a process of pressing record in OBS, playing the game, and in the moment that I feel I've had a good gameplay, I'll press stop. So that footage is at the latter part of that video, and then I can clip it out and put it straight into a video. It makes things flow a lot faster. The problem is I left my PC, had my lunch, came back and forgot to press record because I thought I left it on record, and yes, I didn't get the footage, unfortunately. So this is the second best footage I can show of someone hacking. Now the guy's name is kind of what gave it away for me initially, and I'm on the same team as this guy, but I'm still complaining about him because he still had an adverse effect on my experience. I had 4 kills, 4 deaths because I simply felt like I couldn't find nobody in the damn game on one of the most chaotic maps in Call of Duty Vanguard. And that is saying something about the level of this guy's hacks. For me, his name, Do Not Report, said everything I need to know from my experiences in Call of Duty over the years. It's one of 2 scenarios. Either a very, very accomplished player that gets reported on a regular basis because, let's face it, a lot of people in Call of Duty are very salty. You can literally outplay somebody, and the language you're likely to hear is you're a hacker, you're a cheater, or you're a camper. That is just the default things that we tend to hear now in Call of Duty. Yesterday I played someone, I went 8 in 24, had what I consider a really bad game, spawned, shot this guy in the back, and he was calling me a cheater, and in the after game lobby he was giving the beans to me, even though I said to him, mate, I've had an appalling game, I'm not positive, and you believe I'm cheating. That's just the default setting in Call of Duty now. Or you can be what this guy is evidently, as we've seen from the kill cam, a bona fide hacker. Now, this is horrible to experience when you are a AAA, you're buying a AAA game that you've spent nearly 100 quid on, especially when this has happened in previous years. It happened in Call of Duty Cold War, and you'd think these guys would learn from this. Now, there's the reason why this game has sold 16% less in the UK and probably the world by now than other Call of Duties. It's simply because we as a consumer keep experiencing the same bullshit, and one of those pieces of the puzzle is hackers so early on in the game's life cycle. So early on, in fact, that in Cold War I showed you guys people hacking in the beta. Now, there's an interesting theory to as why we're experiencing this so early, and it came from one of my subscribers, Iris. He said to me, do I believe that people who are working for Activision are actively sabotaging the game because of what's been going on behind closed doors that we're now getting light of? And I thought that was a very interesting factor in terms of this. If you think about what's been going on, the people that have been actively involved in developing this game, you may remember a report from Charlie Intel that came out that the security system for Black Ops Cold War had already been compromised, and cheat providers had already been given the code to the game. Now, Initially, I thought this was some type of conspiracy, but now looking at the bigger picture, I would agree with Iris and say that he's actually got a very, very valid point. And that's something I may actually explore a little more in another video for another day. You guys can let me know down in the comment section if that's something you'd like to see. But in terms of this game being so young, it's not something we should be experiencing. Yes, I understand for those of you who are going to say Activision has an anti-cheat coming very soon in the guise of Ricochet, but why is that being saved for Call of Duty? I'm asking a rhetorical question here, by the way. Why is that being saved for Call of Duty Warzone? We know why it's being saved, because that is the baby, the golden child right now, but it still doesn't make me understand why the people who are actually paying for a game, who should get it in a much more polished state, are having to suffer that kind of injustice in terms of gaming. It makes no sense to me that someone can rock up on a free-to-play game and have a better experience than someone who's paid top dollar for the experience. You're literally having people pay to get cheated on, and that is just insane. To me, the Ricochet system should have come out years ago anyway, but it should have been enforced from the day Call of Duty Vanguard was released. And if that wasn't going to be the case, then they should have had the balls to literally delay this game until a later point. That's just something that Activision will never do. We know that, but it's just something I have to say. Unfortunately, this is becoming a commonplace thing. And me personally, I don't have any faith whatsoever in the Ricochet system that's about to come out. If they are not hardware banning people, I don't want to know about it. They're not stopping people permanently playing this game for cheating, then it's not going to be a real deterrent, and we're always going to have these problems, and they're just going to see their stock shares plummet even further. So guys, down in the comment section, let me know if you've experienced any hacking. I may be experiencing it more because I've now shifted over to PC, but I'm still playing cross-play lobbies. But it seems to me that people may be just taking full benefit of this whilst they can before the anti-cheat system comes out. But let me know down in the comment section if you've experienced any type of hacking during your time playing Call of Duty Vanguard. Guys, there are many buttons you could hit, but the like and subscribe button, update to your fancy. And as always, guys, don't forget to stay on the right track. Peace.